Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing a little concealer showdown. I am super excited to put these two to the test. We're talking about two new concealers that are both by clean makeup brands. So they are better for your skin, healthier for your skin. They don't have a bunch of chemicals and crap in them, which, you know me, that is just my personal preference. I like things that are obviously not gonna harm and do damage to your skin. So I am very excited to put these to the test. We're gonna do a little showdown between the Ilia new concealer. This is the True Skin Serum Concealer, as well as the Kosas. And this is just the Kosas Concealer. I don't know if it actually has another name other than that, but I took a poll on my Instagram. I said, you know, do you guys want to see these kind of face off? And everyone said yes, you wanted me to put these up against each other, see how they work throughout the day, and just see maybe if one is better than the other. So I'm going to apply these concealers one under each eye today, and then I will go throughout my day, give them the good full day wear test, and then check back in with you guys later to see, you know, if one is better than the other. Hopefully they're both great, because we could definitely use some more, you know, clean, great makeup products. But before I dive into applying them, let's just talk a little info on each one. Let's talk about the Kosas one first. I actually picked up two different shades. This comes in 16 different shades. It is $28. I picked up two different shades because I felt like the shades in this one were a little bit weird. They were all either very yellow toned or gold toned, and I actually prefer more of like a peachy tone or like a neutral tone under my eye. So I kind of just picked out two different shades and we'll play with both. I might have to mix them together, but this is supposed to be a radiant finish concealer. It's supposed to be great for all skin types, and it did have some standout ingredients, which are arnica, caffeine, and peptides. Now, again, you know me being the skincare lover I am super passionate with, you know, the best medical grade products for my skincare. So I would suggest, honestly, like I've said before, don't ever rely on makeup for your skincare. You're not going to get enough of peptides or anything in here to really, you know, make a difference with your skincare, but it is really great to have better ingredients into your makeup products instead of all the junk that is in most makeup products. So that is the Kosa. Now going on to the Ilia brand, this is a $30 concealer. This one comes in 12 different shades, and this one actually did not say what type of coverage. I don't know if it's supposed to be medium. I don't know if it's supposed to be full. On any website, I couldn't really tell. It didn't say what the coverage is supposed to be. But for their standout ingredients in here, it has something called the Albizia Gelubricium bark, which is supposed to reduce wrinkles, and then it also has a vitamin C. I can tell you, looking at the ingredient list on this one, aloe is the first ingredient, which is amazing. Aloe is so beneficial for your skin. It's soothing. It is great for all skin types. Aloe's amazing. So this being an aloe-based concealer is pretty awesome. Now, as for saying that this is, you know, a vitamin C concealer, I will say that vitamin C was kind of like in the middle of the ingredient deck. So I'm guessing there's not a whole lot of vitamin C in here. But again, like I said, it's great to have better for your skin ingredients in there than a bunch of chemicals. So while I don't think this is going to be like an amazing vitamin C, you know, changing product for your under eyes, I do think that having some vitamin C is better than none. So that is kind of the differences between the two. So let's zoom in and let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to start out with the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer first. I picked up the shade Yucca. It's SC2. That is what I'm applying now. I'm going to take this under this eye. And as always, I'm going to take it down the smile line. And then I'm going to press it actually into my skin with the brush first. This is that concealer brush that I love, the Sigma concealer brush. I'll link all this stuff down below for you guys. I love this brush for patting in my concealer. I use this and the Beauty Blender. And together, I feel like it blends my concealer perfectly and just keeps it looking really flawless and smooth all day. So I blended it with that, and then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just go over and dab it in a little bit more. Okay, so there's the Ilia concealer on this eye. I'm going to look up close here. So I want to see kind of what I see in the mirror here. It looks really smooth. It looks really nice. It does look a little bit drying, a little bit under my eye. Not like insane drying, but I test out so many concealers that I can kind of see when one's kind of like blur little lines under my eyes and kind of smooth over them versus kind of like sit on top of little lines. You know what I mean? That's my thoughts on that? I mean, it's definitely nice, it's smooth, and from a normal distance, you wouldn't think anything of it, but I'm looking up really close and I'm just giving you exactly what I see. So I have tried more like hydrating and, you know, a little smoother ones, but not bad. I would say it's like a medium coverage too. It's definitely not full coverage. All right, let's play with the Kosas. Now again, I picked up 2 different shades. I picked up 5.5 and 7. They're both so different in tones. The 5.5 is light and kind of yellow. Actually, it's really yellow when I swiped it on my hand. And then the 7 is a little bit darker, but neither of them are my perfect concealer shade. I could not find a perfect tone for myself. So I'm gonna mix the 2. I feel like that's the only way I might be able to get something that works. Like that one is super yellow on me. Do you see that? That's the 5.5. It's so yellow. I'm gonna take a little bit of the 7, which is honestly a little bit too dark for me. But yeah, that's super dark. I'm gonna kind of mix them. Then taking my brush, again, I'm gonna dab in anywhere I put the concealer to just blend that in. Can you guys see the tone of that concealer? I really want to find like my correct shade. I just couldn't. And then I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender and just go over that again. When you blend it out, then it does kind of blend a little bit better, but still not my favorite tone for a concealer. So before I look up close, you guys can see this is the Ilia side and then that is the Kosas side. And if you can see a difference on camera, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys see from your end. And I'll tell you what I see really up close here. So, okay, the Kosas I would say has more coverage. The Ilia, I definitely do see a little bit of my like darkness on the inside there. I can see that kind of peeking through way more than I can on this side. I feel like the Kosas side is more hydrating and like more of a radiant finish. And actually, I think that's what it was supposed to be, a radiant finish. Yeah, so it definitely is more like, I don't want to say dewy because it's not like a dewy finish, but it kind of gives off that light glow. So that's the differences I see so far. Kosas has more coverage and this Ilia side is more matte and a little bit more drying looking than the Kosas. So I am going to set both sides with the Pat McGrath, the setting powder that I love. I'm obsessed with this. This is like the best setting powder for your under eyes. I love it. So I'm gonna take some of this on my Beauty Blender and I'm gonna set both under eyes exactly the same with the same powder and just lightly dab that to keep everything looking its best. Okay, so I just finished my eye look. I just did my lower lashes. I always do my mascara on my lower lashes after concealer. So I just finished that. I'm gonna do the rest of my face really quick and we will be done for the day here. I'm going to set my face with the Osmosis Pressed Base Powder. I set my skin with this every single day. I don't have foundation on. The only thing I have on is my Revision Tinted SPF as always. And then I take my Osmosis powder and go over everything else. I'm just gonna use my Shade and Light contour palette for bronzer today. I'm gonna use that light shade. I actually take a little bit of the light and a little bit of the medium. I've been really into this palette. If you cannot tell, I've been using it for a lot. That's what's on my eyes right now too, is this palette. I did that in my last video. I take this contour palette and then just use it for eyeshadow at the same time. I have been loving this blush. This is what I'm going to use for my blush today. It's the Tower 28, the Beach Please Magic Hour Blush. I am obsessed. I shared this with you guys in my last favorites video, and I love it. I'm going to take the back of my Beauty Blender and just get some of that on. Just dab it on to my cheeks, and it's literally the best color. I love how it kind of gives the skin that glow, but it doesn't budge or, you know, like fade off during the day. It's amazing. And I just love cream products. They're just so good when you're, you know, want that like natural skin look basically, which we all want. And then just to finish up super quick for my highlighter today, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild. This is the Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana. And if you guys have been with my channel pretty much since the beginning, do you remember how I used to use this product. I used to use this as a highlight and I used to use it all the time. It's so funny. I kind of rediscovered this. I bought a new one because I did not have my one from like 7 years ago when I started YouTube, but I bought another one and I've just been loving it ever since. So I'm gonna take this, which is kind of like a matte, slightly sheeny bronze. It's supposed to be a bronzer. I have no idea how, but it gives the skin this super light glow that just looks really, really natural. And I told you, I haven't been into like insane highlights. I've been either using just cream highlights just to give my skin that glow, or I've just been dabbing this on because it's kind of matte, but it's kind of glowy at the same time. You can see what it looks like, and it's really, really pretty as a highlighter. I have been newly obsessed again. Okay, so there you have it. Easy, quick look. 2 different concealers today. Ilia side, Kosas side. I'm gonna look at them one more time with the powder and everything on. That mirror is kind of dirty. Let's go back to this one. Yeah, pretty much everything still looks the same. I mean, even with the powder on, Kosas side has a little bit more coverage. I'm honestly, I hate to say this right now, I'm honestly not loving so much either one of these. I hate to say that, but testing out as many concealers as I do, I get a good sense of what I really love right away. And I don't know, you guys, I don't know. I'm gonna go throughout my day. I will check back in with you later. We're gonna see if there's any craziness that goes on with either of these concealers. And I'll give you my final thoughts then. So stay tuned. I will see you guys later. All right, guys, I am back. It is now 8 o'clock at night. I am ready to wash my face, ready to end the makeup day. And I'm gonna give you my final thoughts and final conclusions on the 2 concealers we're testing out today. If you remember, we did the Kosas New Concealer on this eye, and then we did the Ilia True Skin Serum Concealer on this eye. So 2 different concealers up against each other right now. I don't know, what do you guys see on camera? Do you see any differences? I know after I filmed the first portion of this video, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, you know, look at my under eye, which looks better? Like, do you see any differences? And honestly, right away he goes, this side looks better. He goes, that side I see a little black. I'm like, you see a little black. So he could see a little bit more darkness with the Ilia side, which is exactly what I said to you guys from the very start. So it's just funny because he literally confirmed exactly what I was saying when I filmed the first portion of this video. So again, Kosas side on the left, Ilia side on the right. I'm gonna pull a little bit of my audience in here and we're gonna see what they say. So let's see their thoughts. Step inside my office.
Did you start it?
It's getting ready to start. Okay. So here we have my youngest son. This is Cole Stanko.
Hi.
Say hi, Cole.
Hi.
Cole is going to help us with my makeup today. So Cole, I'm going to ask you a couple questions and just give me your honest opinion, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Look at mommy's under eyes. Do you see all mommy's under eyes?
Yeah.
Does one side look better? Or does one look wrinklier? Does one look darker?
This one looks wrinkler.
That one looks wrinklier?
Yeah.
What is this side? Does that side look better?
It looks normal.
That side looks more normal?
Yes.
Does one side look darker?
This one. This side too.
This side too?
Yeah.
Okay, so you like this, oops, so you like this side, better?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you, esteemed colleague. All right, we're calling in the next colleague here of mine. Come sit, Ryan, you're in the hot seat.
Right.
Okay, Ryan.
Yeah.
This is, hold on, sit up here a little bit, scooch in.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
This is Ryan Stanko. This is my oldest son right here. Say hi, Ryan Stanko.
Hi.
All right, Ryan, I'm gonna ask you a couple makeup questions and you have to be completely honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, look at mommy's under eyes.
Yeah.
Do you see like the makeup under my eyes? You just see how my under eyes look?
Yeah.
And do you have to put your hand up like that?
Yeah, because the light.
Okay, look at my under eyes. Does one side look better than the other? Think. Does one side look wrinklier? Does one side look darker?
That side looks wrinklier.
Does it?
Yeah, that side.
It looks wrinklier? And then does one side look darker?
Yes.
Which side?
That one.
The same one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thanks, dude. That's all.
It's probably the lighting that's making my eyesight off.
That's all I need. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. True makeup people.
All right, then we have my third esteemed colleague coming in.
Your third child.
This is my boyfriend. He's going to give us the next makeup opinion
I think
here.
I'm out of the frame. I don't know.
No, yeah, you got to
Hold
scooch in a
hold
little bit.
Like
Okay.
this? Like this?
Okay.
Like this?
Scooch in, yes.
Like this?
Cat.
All right.
Look at my under eyes, baby. And he's the one that's been telling me all day long. He's been giving me my updates all day long. So let's see if it still holds true. What you said to begin with. What side looks better? Remember, under eye concealer. Now you actually
Okay.
kind of know what I'm talking about, so.
Smoother on this side, but less coverage. Wrinklier, but it covered a little bit better.
Really?
Yeah.
So this shows more darkness on this side,
Correct, but smoother.
but smoother.
But this side has like more of a wrinkly.
That's what the kid said. I'm like, wrinkles?
I didn't tell him that.
Wrinkles? Wait, did you really? You see more
Yeah.
wrinkles on that side? Like it's
Not wrinkles, like it.
but like
the
it's like
texture.
yeah, it like sinks
Yeah, the
into
texture,
your.
correct.
So
Yeah.
this side,
Your hair on me or something.
there's
but-
cat hair flying around.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Yeah.
so final opinion, Brandon, wrinklier,
Correct.
but more coverage, less coverage, but a little smoother.
Smoother. This one's definitely smoother.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
100%.
okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yay.
Thanks, babe. All right, so there you have it. There you have 3 different manly opinions on our concealers today. And honestly, though, I feel like a guy's opinion really does make a difference with makeup because they honestly have no idea and they're just brutally honest when it comes to makeup. So they just tell it how it is. And honestly, I feel like my boyfriend is exactly right. And honestly, my kids picked up on the same thing, which is actually pretty funny. They said the same thing, that the ilia side right here has more darkness, although my kids said they saw darkness on the side, which I truly do see darkness actually on both sides. But Brandon saw more darkness on the ilia side, but smoother, which I do agree. And then the Kosas side, I still see darkness, which my kids saw as well. But then they all said the same thing. This side has a more of like a, it's fading into my wrinkles a little bit more and, giving me a little bit more under eye creases. So I have to go with them. I agree. I 100% agree. And I'm so sad to say that both the Ilia concealer and the Kosas concealer are not in my top concealers. I definitely have concealers that I love way more. And I'm actually planning on doing an updated like top 5 concealers for more mature skin. So if you want to see that, thumbs up this video. Let me know in the comments, but I'm planning to do an updated concealer video. And like I said, I am very sad because I love clean makeup. I think it just really, really annoys me that I just don't love either of these. I don't love them. I see darkness. I see little lines and wrinkles, and I have other concealers I love way more. So that is it for today's video, guys. That is it on the updates of these concealers. Let me know if you love any of these. Let me know if you've tried these concealers. Let us know all your updates in the comments below as well. But that's it for today, guys. I love you all. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.